Welcome to this overview of next-generation business trends, where we'll unpack practical strategies and emerging dynamics that leaders need to watch. Over the next slides, we'll move from infrastructure shifts to talent, sustainability, data, and new finance models, connecting each idea to tangible business outcomes, so you can see how these trends influence strategy and competitive advantage. This slide highlights how serverless and edge computing speed deployments from weeks to minutes, shift costs from fixed capital to pay as you use, and enable cloud-native elasticity, so services survive sudden demand spikes. In short, this approach accelerates time to market, reduces upfront risk, and lets teams iterate faster without collapsing under viral traffic, giving businesses more operational agility and economic flexibility. Stakeholders now treat carbon emissions like financials, demanding Scope 1-3 disclosures and verifiable reductions. Tracking emissions becomes a strategic asset. Companies that measure and report accurately unlock green financing, avoid penalties, build trust with customers and investors, and attract climate-conscious talent, turning regulatory pressure into a competitive advantage and resilience in the long run. Circularity turns waste into recurring value through repair, resale, and recycling loops that extend product life and create aftermarket revenue streams. By designing for circularity, businesses lower material costs, meet sustainability mandates, and differentiate their offerings, while also opening fresh income sources like subscription services tied to refurbished or remanufactured products. The remote-first workforce is driven by talent expectations for location flexibility and delivers benefits like access to global talent pools, real estate cost reduction, and improved retention. To capture these upsides, organizations must invest in digital culture and asynchronous workflows, which together preserve innovation, velocity, and ensure knowledge keeps flowing across distributed teams. Skills are decaying faster than before, with many core abilities losing relevance in under 5 years, so microlearning and internal academies are emerging as the practical response. Short, targeted learning keeps capabilities current, lowers hiring pressure, reduces recruitment costs, and builds employee loyalty by offering a clear path to career resilience while measuring retention and efficiency improvements. Real-time data and contextual engines enable hyper-personalization by turning live streams into instant tailoring of content, pricing, and service. Adaptive systems recognize individuals, increase lifetime value, and reduce acquisition costs, while businesses relying on delayed or static data risk generic offerings, frustrated customers, and higher churn, missing loyalty-driven growth opportunities. Discovery is being reshaped by conversational AI and visual search, where natural language interfaces provide direct answers and camera-based queries identify real-world items instantly. Optimizing product data for NLP and image recognition creates zero-click pathways to purchase, captures early adopter intent, and positions brands inside smart devices and platforms where discovery becomes immediate and action-oriented. Immersive commerce and NFT-backed loyalty create new digital storefronts and engagement models using digital twins and 3D interactions. Customers can try or even trade virtual representations before buying, unlocking immersive experiences that build brand equity and new revenue channels, while the behavioral data from these interactions fuels deeper personalization and future product innovation. DeFi introduces programmable finance with smart contracts that automate agreements and tokenized crowdfunding that opens global capital pools and faster funding cycles. Real-time revenue sharing and automated distributions improve stakeholder engagement, but organizations must balance these advantages against evolving regulations and cybersecurity vulnerabilities that require strong governance and robust technical safeguards. Institutional foresight is a quarterly process for building adaptive capacity. Assign horizon, scanning teams, track weak signals, and convert insights into pilot budgets for rapid testing. This disciplined cycle helps prevent blindside disruption, prioritize high-impact technology investment, and embed the ability to pivot early so the organization stays resilient and strategically responsive. Turning uncertainty into advantage starts with low-risk prototyping and a rapid experimentation cycle that validates assumptions, identifies winning initiatives, and builds internal know-how. By allocating a small portion of resources to prototypes and scaling proven ideas into a strategic portfolio, companies create optionality, reduce downside risk, and convert future uncertainty into a pipeline of strategic opportunities.